morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, April 20th, 2024 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and we are live with Stamping with Lisa. I'm Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com, and welcome, everybody. Thank you for getting up early this morning and getting on here, especially if you're from the West Coast. I know it's the crack of dawn there. So welcome. We've got a gloomy day today. It's kind of rainy and gross outside, but it's a great day to stay inside and stamp and make some pretty cards. And I hope you love these cards and you will make them yourself. Now, this is available right now. So this is something you can order right now. You don't have to wait till next month. Well, we've got only about a week left or so. Well, let me see, what's today, the 20th, so you got 11 days, and then you can order from the new catalog, and I can't wait, but I will be on the Stampin' Up! Trip when the new catalog goes live, so I guess I'm gonna have to order from my phone. I'm not sure why they planned it that way, because normally when the new catalog goes live, I place a big order and then have it 2-day aired so I can get it right away, but I will be in Mexico on the Stampin' Up! Trip, so I guess I'm gonna have to wait. So welcome, everybody. Hey, Tony. Hey, Julie. Hey, Diane. Hey, Myra. Hey, Karen. Hey, Cindy. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great Saturday so far. Hey, Anya. Hey, Marva. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Cindy. Oh, I already said Cindy. Hey, Carol. Hey, Julie. Oh, I already said Julie too. Hey, Jeanette. Oh, everybody went flying by. Where did they go? Let me see. Hey, Ruth. Hey, Judith. Oh, you guys are talking about Iowa. Hey, Regina. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Francis. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Linda. Hey, Nick. Is that really Nick? Yep, it is. It looks like Nick. We got a guy. Where's Bill? We need Bill. Hey, Joan. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Lee. Hey, Reva. Hey, Wendy. Out all that stuff in your cart and order on your phone. Yeah. That's what I'm going to have to do. But my fingers are so fat, it's hard to order on my phone. All right. Welcome, everybody. I think I'm going to stop there because we are already up to 80 something. All right. So we're going to be making 4 cards today. These 2 are together and these 2 are together. So this is one sheet of the Meandering Meadows. And this is another sheet. Even though they kind of look similar, when you see them before they're cut, they're totally different. So it's kind of funny. When I pulled them out, I was like, wow, they kind of do look similar. But this was one sheet right here. So it went like that. And then this was the other sheet, except it was on this side. So I had that. So we had, and I think it was a little higher because I cut off a little bit. So that was the first one I made. And then this was the second one. I was just going to do one set. And then I'm like, nah, they're so easy. I'll just go ahead and do another one because they're super easy cards and you get 2 out of 1 sheet. So you might as well make 2 if you're making 1 because you don't want to waste this piece. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And this is the paper. This is what's left of my pack here. This is only like maybe 2/3 of a pack, but the paper is so gorgeous and you get so many beautiful pieces. It's kind of similar to the new one that's coming out in the new catalog. Now I can't think of the name of that one off the top of my head. Like Unbounding Love or something like that, I think. I don't know. It's gorgeous, really gorgeous. But since you guys can't get it yet, unless you're a demonstrator, I figured I would use this one. So that is some of it that I have not used yet. And the backs are all pretty too. I could have used that one too. That's a really pretty one. But I wanted to have one that kind of had a scene in it. So that's what we're doing today. And they're so easy. I'm kind of hooked on designer paper lately. Just trying to let the paper do the work for you. We're also using these 2 stamp sets. And they don't really go with it, but they kind of go with everything. We've got Sweetly Scripted. And I looked everywhere to find this stamp set. And I'm like, oh no, it's been retired. Because I couldn't find it in the catalog anywhere. It's actually online. So it's not in the new catalog. It's online only. So this is an online only special. And I love these words because you can make them as long or as short as you want. So I kind of cut them off on this one. And then this one I had a little bit longer. But you can make them go across your whole page if you want to. And then I'm also using Thoughtful Wishes, this one right here, for our inside. So I stamped all the insides kind of the same. And I also stamped it here on that because I just thought it kind of went well with the watercolory looking thing. And that comes with dies. I didn't use the dies for this card, but you certainly could put an extra die like next to your circle if you wanted to. And I'm using the 2 3/8 punch, circle punch, which is still available. I think they moved it to the online. I'm not positive, but I think it is online only now. So I think you'll have to go there. The easiest way to do stuff now, since the new catalog is not organized like the old catalog where you used to just look up, like in the back, you'd look up all the stamp sets together, all the dies together, all the papers. They do have an index, but it's still kind of hard to see it. So it's easier just to go online to the Stampin' Up website and type in the name of it because that's what I did. I was going through all my gems and ribbons and stuff the other day, and I was trying to look at the new catalog to see what was in there, and then I couldn't find my retired list. And so I just went online and I just started typing in all the item numbers from the gems, and it would say, you know, retiring soon or whatever. So that was the easiest way for me to organize my stuff. So I'm going to do that with the stamp sets too. Hey, Therese. Hey, Dorothy. Oh, Nick is newer to Stampin' Up, but yes, it's him. All right, so now we have a couple of guys on here. We're missing Bill this morning, but I hope he's okay. And oh, Tamala's on here. She's my new team member. All right, so this is the kit, the new card kit. This is good for the rest of the month. So if you place an order of $50 or more, you'll get this card kit in the mail. And if your order is over $100, you'll get a pack of gems and an extra surprise. So make sure you're using that host code. I keep having a lot of people forgetting the host code. It's right above, when you're placing an order online, it's right above where your box is that has your total. So when you go to the shopping cart to check out, right above your little box, it'll say apply host code, and it should have a picture of me on there. So make sure you don't forget that. And if your order is over 150, you don't have to use host code. So that is the card kit. And let's get started with these cards. So they're super duper easy. And you guys can make them today if you have this paper. All right, so first thing you need is the 2 sheets that we're using, these 2 sheets. So I've got the one that's all the blue flowers, and then I've got the one that's got like the trail. This one has a little trail too. So these 2 sheets, but any of the sheets almost will work in there. So you're going to be using those 2. Then we've got 2 sheets of white, 5.5 by 8.5. 2 sheets of the blueberry bushel, and that's 2 1/8 by 5.5. And 2 circles that I just punched out from the 2 3/8 circle. I tried to use the deckled circles. I was going to say scissors. Deckled circles underneath this, but it was too big of a gap, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I changed it. All right, then for the other cards, we're going to do 5.5 by 8.5 blueberry bushel, and 5 1/4 by 4 white for the inside. Let me scoot that over just a touch. And then for the front of these, I've got, one of them has the white and one has the blue. That is balmy blue. So I've already stamped one and dipped it, just happened to do that. And then I've got a dark one, and this dark one is actually what I did here. So I just ripped it and put it underneath that white. So that's what you need for that. And they're all 3 1/4 by 3/4 strips of paper. 3 Vickies on here now. Yeah. Oh, Vicky. Oh, Vicky got on here too. Hey, Anya. Oh, Tracy, you're going to be on the trip too. Yay. So if any of you guys are watching and you're going to go on the Stampin' Up! Trip, please come say hello to me. I would love to meet you guys. And I will be the one just sitting by the pool every day with my cocktail and maybe reading a book. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully hanging out with a bunch of friends. You could probably just listen and you'll hear me laughing. That's the best way to find me. I don't know. I have a pretty unique laugh, so that's usually how people find me. I don't know. Oh, hey, Beth. Robin says she's not crazy about the new catalog. She likes the DSP gems and punches to have their own section. Yes, I do too. The gems do have their own section. The punches and DSP don't. So that's the only bad thing because I like to have their own section too. Is it Vichy Soir? What is Vichy Soir? I don't know. I think that's a food though, isn't it? Vichy Soir. I don't know. My favorite drink by the pool is either a pina colada or a mudslide. So a mudslide is kind of like a milkshake. It's like Kahlua, vodka, and I make it with ice cream, and then you put some chocolate syrup. You can make it with ice cubes and cream, but if you make it with ice cream, it's just so good. And then you take the chocolate syrup and put it on your cup and then pour it in. It's just delicious. All right, so first thing we're going to do is peel off all these stickers. And then we're going to cut this paper down for our cards. So these cards are really easy. I was going to get up and mow the grass after this video, but it rained like all night, and then it's still kind of yucky outside. All right, let's move all that over out of the way. Oh, I forgot to put the picture of the cards in there for you. Okay, so this one, I cut it, let me see. I cut this part off for the 2-inch. So I did it right here. So you're going to cut it at 2 inches first. Hopefully you can see that. So if I cut this off at 2, that means I've got 4 inches left. So there's our 2 pieces. So we've got 2 and 4. Then this one we need to cut down to 5.5. So I'm going to cut that bottom part off at 5.5. You guys see that? Yeah. All right, so there's my 5.5-inch piece. And then for this piece, I need to cut it to 5 1/4. And I think I'm going to cut the bottom off too. So this is 5 1/4. So there we go. So there's our 2 pieces for that. And then you can just keep that if you want to, or throw it away. It doesn't really matter. Then for the other one, we're doing the same thing. So we need to cut it at 4 inches or 2 inches, depending what you want. And I think I cut it here. So we're going to cut it at 2 inches. So I got, you kind of just look at it and say, okay, which half do you want for your bigger piece? So I wanted that tree for my 2-inch piece, and then this for my 4-inch piece. So I'm going to cut that at 2 inches. And then you just need to cut off 1/2 inch. So you can do the top or the bottom. I'm going to do the bottom. So it'll be 5.5, because you want this the same height as your whole card. So that's my 2.5. And then this is my 4. And I want to cut off, I think, the sky a little bit. So that'll be at 5 1/4. And if you want to keep that, you can. If not, throw it away. And there we go. So we've cut our pieces. So that was easy enough. All right, so we're going to do the 2, let's do the 2 big cards first. So we need our blue and this. So what I did was I took this piece and this piece, and I punched a hole in it. I punched the hole out at about the same spot. This one's a little bit higher, but so for this one, I took the hole punch, and I think I went in from the top, and I cut out that tree. So I just went like right here, and I just pushed it all the way in as far as it would go. So there's my circle for that one. And we're going to put it back in there, but we're putting it on with dimensionals. If you want to get another circle layer and put under there, you can, but I didn't do that. This one I went in from the side because it's a little bit lower, and I just pushed it all the way in from the side and did like right there. So there you go. You can also use a die with that if you want to, whichever one you think is easier. All right, so we're going to make that one first. So all you got to do is glue your two pieces to your back part. So we're going to just glue this down. That back looks really pretty, like a sunset. So just take your glue all the way around it and glue it down. And there you go. We're going to do the same thing with this one. So just put glue on that. You don't want to put too much and get it oozing out everywhere. I just thought about this. You know, next Saturday I'll be on a plane on my way to Atlanta right now. I think my flight leaves about 8. Well, I think lands about 10. So I won't be doing a video next Saturday. You guys are going to miss me. And then I'll be gone until the Saturday after that. So I think I'll miss 3 videos. Maybe I'll try to do a live one from Mexico. It won't be stamping, but I'm not taking any stamping with me. Unless, well, we do have like a make and take thing usually. They have like a room where we do make and take. So maybe I will film from there. I don't know what the reception will be like. But we could try it. Okay, so just try and match this up exactly where it was. So there we go. And then this is kind of like that technique. What is it called? I did one time where you cut the letters out, and I had like Noel, and then I raised up all the letters on dimensionals. And gosh, what was the name of that technique? Anybody remember? You guys are gonna miss me. I know. I'm gonna miss you guys too. Gosh, I'm having a brain fart. Anybody remember the name of that technique? All right, line that one up. And there you go. So that's pretty straight. So we've got that part done. All right, so for this one, well, we want to do the inside. So let's do that. I went and strawberry picking on the other day. Did I tell you guys that already? I went on Wednesday. It was Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember. I want to say Wednesday. And I picked like 13 pounds of strawberries. And they were so delicious. No, not Spotlight. Eclipse. That's what it is. Eclipse. Who got that right? Mary. Yeah, it was the Eclipse technique. So it kind of looks like, remember when we had the eclipse the other day? Where you can kind of see the shadow behind it. All right, so we're going to stamp this 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And do it again on here. So 1, 2, 3. And then also, while we have this out, let's go ahead and stamp the words and then this on the bottom. So our words are going to go right at the top. And now I cut my words out pretty close to the edge so I can see exactly where they're going. I see fuzz all in my ink pad. I don't know why. Okay, so there's my happy birthday. So see how long that is? Now you can do it. I just had mine hanging off the edge of the block because I knew I wasn't going to use it all, so it didn't matter. And then, let me see, my words, I need 1 on the pink and 1 on the blue. So do it Did I do it right in the middle? Yeah. You could have cut an arrow off if you wanted to, but I didn't do that. And of course you could make this any kind of card you want. I just happen to have the birthday stamp. So we're done with the birthday. And then I took this at the bottom of this and stamped it kind of like when I did those lavender cards. Just stamp it until it runs out of ink. And do it again at the bottom. So then you get that cute little flowery field down there. And if you wanted to put some more dark ones, you could. So you could stamp, and then I'll do another dark one on that one if you want to. So we could just go in here and put another dark one over there. Another dark one there. So there you go. All right, so then I took my sponger. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to do the inside of these two cards. Oh, let's do that real quick. Oh, just dumped it right in the ink pad. 40 degrees in Michigan. Holy cow. You know, I got out of work last night and it was cold. It was like 55, I think. And it was 80 degrees the day before. So we went from 80 to 55. Today's going to be, I think, about 60. And then tomorrow back in the 70s. All right, then we're going to sponge. Just give it like a little frosty look at the bottom. There's those two. Now my friend and upline Faith posted a card. Oh, I'm thinking I'm just going to do the whole thing here. Let's go all the way around the edge. We're going to roll that too. She posted a card yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that card. So I think I'm going to do my video with her card next on Tuesday. Maybe if I have time, which is not what I have a lot of lately. But if I have time before I leave, I'll do a video maybe Thursday or Friday. And my friend Debbie's coming on Friday, and she's flying out with me because she's my guest on the trip. Since I don't have a man to take, maybe next year. No, next year I don't think I'm going to go. I've almost earned the Disney one, but I just don't want to go to Disney. It's not my favorite place. All right, we're going to dip all of these. And I always love dipping the words and stuff because it kind of makes it look like you have another layer there, but you don't. And roll these. And there you go. All right, so I think that covers everything with ink that we need. Now we just need to put everything together. So get this all back over here. And then we got to make the ribbon. Love those little blue flowers. I know it. Your chinchillas love berries. A chinchilla. Isn't that something that you make a fur coat out of? That's the only time I've ever heard of a chinchilla. Do you have one as a pet? Are they like a, what are those things called? Like a ferret? You know, those long skinny things? I'm not into exotic animals too much. I don't have any pets. But it's so funny. A couple of the girls at work have recently gotten puppies. And they are going around. They don't have, neither one of them have grandkids. So they're going around showing pictures and videos of their dogs, their new puppies, like their grandchildren or something. And it's so hysterical because they're just walking around showing everybody these. And they're like, isn't he so cute? Isn't he so cute? They both are cute, but. All right, and then these two, we just need to put our front pieces on. So we're going to glue these two together. I hope this is not confusing doing all of them at the same time. And so these are 2 inches, and then the back piece is 2 1/8 inch. So that way you can get 4 out of a half a sheet of cardstock or 8 out of a whole sheet. I always try to maximize my paper so that I'm not wasting any. So at first I was cutting them 2 1/4, and I'm like, oh, then I'm only going to get 6. So this way you get 8. Or you could cut down this strip a little bit, like to 1 7/8 if you wanted to, but I just did a skinny edge instead of a fat edge. Okay. So did I tell you guys? I think I told you guys about my yard. Yeah, because that was Tuesday. It is a disaster. They haven't come back to fix it yet. So I'm ready for them to come do my yard. All right, so this one I put on the left side. So in case you missed Tuesday's video, I had 2 trees taken out, and then I had like 4 truckloads of sand brought in and a truckload of topsoil. And so my yard is torn up from those trucks driving through it. And then this one I put on the other side. And Home Depot's having their mulch sale. So if any of you guys need mulch, Home Depot, I think Lowe's is having one too. But I like the mulch at Home Depot better. It's $2 a bag. So I went and got 20 bags, put it down in my front yard. Bought some flowers. All their veggies are on sale and all that too. Okay, so these go on these with dimensionals. Do I have alligators? No, we don't have alligators in Virginia. It's a little too chilly for alligators. Although it could be possible. Somebody might have had one at one point, but I have never heard of them here. And then I don't think I didn't do dimensionals on these words right here. No, we do have snakes. But you know, I live on the water, but I've only seen a snake one time at my house. And supposedly it was a good snake that you shouldn't kill because it eats like rodents and stuff. But if it's a snake, I'll be running anyway. So I'm not going to stay and look at it because I'm terrified of critters. Okay, and then this one we'll put right here. So those 2 are pretty much done except for the gems and the spray. So we're going to put a few of these. These are the Tinsel Gems 3-pack, and these are not retiring, they're staying. And this top blue color goes well with almost any blue. It kind of just blends in with, you know, see how like on here it kind of looks a different color, but then when you put it on the white, it matches. So you can do whatever color you want. And I think I put a pink one down here because there's a lot of pink in there. And then on this one, I just used blue ones. But I love these because, I don't know, let me get a small one and show you. I mean, a bigger one. I don't know if you can see them, but they have like tinsel inside of them. So if you look really close, let me see if we have white paper. I don't know if you can see that, but they've got little bits of tinsel inside of the gem. They're really cool. Okay, and we're going to spray all these in just a minute. So there's the first 2, if you want to take a screenshot of that. And you could actually, if you wanted to, not make these and just take the piece of designer paper and cut it in 2-inch strips and make 3 of these out of each piece instead. That would work. All right, so there's 2, and we've got to finish these 2. So one of these I did the blue, and one of them I did the white. So this one I did the white, and I kind of tucked it right there. And then I took this piece and I just ripped it. The key to ripping is taking your thumb all the way down as you go. So we're just going to glue that to the back. Like so. I've got a cute little joke for you today and some more cards to give away. So make sure you stick around to the end. All right, so glue that to the back. Like so. I think that's just a smidge too long. So anyway, my friend Faith posted this really cute card using one of my favorite sets that's for tiring. And I'm like, oh, I've got to do that card. So that's going to be my card Tuesday. And then, like I said, if I get extra time, I've got classes on Tuesday and Thursday, my last ones of the month. And if I get a chance in between getting everything done for my trip and packing and all that stuff, I will try to squeeze another one in. All right, and then over here, we're going to use the blue one. And on this one, I just kind of went across and I put a dimensional right there on the back of this side because it's hanging off. So this side gets glue and this side gets a dimensional. And I just kind of hung it off the back here, the side, like that. So there's a dimensional right there, but this is flat. All right, and then we need some gems on that. And what did I do with them? Oh, here they are. All right, so this one, I just used the little blue ones. But see how they match so perfectly? I think they're so cute. And then I just did one more up here in the sky. And then on this one, let's do a pink one. Oh, you can't even hardly see that over there. Let's see if we can move it to there. And let's do a darker one down here. Okay. All right, and oh, I forgot the ribbon. So I did a ribbon. So what I did is I took this ribbon, which is the silver and white sheer ribbon. Now this is staying, but this I think is going to be in the online section only. So you got to search for it. And I cut it down the middle. So I just went straight up the middle, cut it, because I love doing that and making it thinner. Then you're going to tie a little bow, and we're going to strip some of the threads off of it. So it makes this really cute little bow. And then you've got all these little threads hanging down. So we're going to strip those. So what I did, if you have good fingernails, which I really don't, but if you don't have good fingernails, you could also do take your pick tool. So take this, and then you can just kind of pull them apart here. I swear this is just like a dental pick to clean your teeth with. So just pull them right out. And it just gives you like little frilly things there. Just makes it more wispy looking. And I really like that wispy look. So just pull them with your fingernails or some other kind of sharp tool. And then you get all these little wispy doos here. There we go. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. I know some people don't like this messy look, but I do. And then just trim it however you want. Wish I could get it to go down instead of out to the side. All right, so we made a mess here. And this one's just going to go on this card with a glue dot. This is my very last roll of glue dots that have the dots on the right side instead of the wrong side. Glue that right to the bottom of that. And there you go. I don't know if you can see like all the little wispies there, but they're really cute. It's hard to see on the camera though. Okay, now we're gonna spray them all. So let me get my paper. I know I haven't been reading comments. Hold on, let me look. I spray these. Yes, we do have another man. I didn't see Will today. Yeah, William, he's usually on here. All right, so this is my shimmer spray. Everybody always asks about this. So if you're not a regular watcher, this is alcohol, just 70% alcohol, and you fill it up about that high. Pour in a little bit of your champagne mist shimmer paint. We used to sell this at Stampin' Up, but then they discontinued it. So now I put a link in the description box below the video that has 3 different places you can get it. I usually order from the one that starts with an L, like Lolly something. It's like $5 for a little bottle of it. It lasts you at least a year probably, and I use it every day. So you only use a teeny bit. So this much alcohol and just a tiny bit, like 1/4 teaspoon of this. Pour it in there, shake it up, and then you spray it, and it gives you this gorgeous shimmer on your cards. So I put it on everything because it just makes it gorgeous. And it takes a minute to dry. So there you go. So there's those 2 and these 2. So see how easy those were? We did all those in 30 minutes. 4 cards in 30 minutes. That's like a record. All right, let me check the comments before I do the joke. Oh, we're talking about Girl Scouts. Somebody brought Girl Scout cookies to work the other day, and they were so good. Amazon, yeah, Amazon doesn't sell the shimmer paint anymore, but the place under the video, I think it starts with like Lolly or something. It's something L. And it's still there. You know what else is really hard to find now is Wink of Stella. Like Stampin' Up sold out, Amazon sold out. I'm not sure what's going up. Oh yeah, don't forget to do thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff for me. I know, isn't it exciting to have a man in the house, girls? Oh, we have 2. Don's on here too. And we're missing Will or Bill. William, Bill. Okay. Oh, Vicky, you need to get some more tinsel gems. Okay. All right, time for the joke. So if you are ready, this is a cute one. It's not a sexual one, but it's funny. All right. A blonde walks in a bank to get a loan. I need to borrow $100 for a month, she says. The banker frowns, but takes her information anyway. He runs her credit, but can't find a report. I'm sorry, he says, but in the absence of a credit report, we'll have to charge 20% interest on the loan, and you need to put up collateral. And she said, well, what does that mean? It means, the banker says, you'll have to repay us $120, and you'll need to give us something more valuable to hold on to until you pay us back. Something more valuable, the blonde says. Well, how about my Ferrari? The banker nearly snorts his coffee all over his desk, but he prides himself on customer service, so he goes on. He runs the title on the Ferrari, and what do you know? The blonde owns it free and clear. Okay, he says, I'll print out the papers. Just so I understand, the blonde says, I'll give you my Ferrari and you'll give me $100, right? And then in a month, I give you $120 and you give me my Ferrari back. Yes, says the banker, that's the deal. She signs the paperwork and hands him the keys. He counts out $100 for her and watches her saunter out the door. A month to the day later, he's sitting at his desk when the blonde saunters back in. She hands him $120 and says, I get my car back, right? Yep, he says as he hands her the keys. She turns to go out, but he stops her. Miss, I really have to ask, why did you use a $140,000 car as collateral on a $100 loan? Oh, the blonde says, well, I got called out of town unexpectedly on business. How else can I park a Ferrari for a month in Manhattan for only $20? She's a smart blonde. And that was sent to me by Tamala Ricard, or Ricard, I don't know how you say it, Ricard. She is my newest team member. So thank you for that, Tamala. And now it is time to give away some cards. So I still have a couple left over from last time that have not been claimed. So let me show those first. So I've got Miss Talks a Lot. I don't know who that is, but it's on my comment section. Colette, and Myra Kerger, who I think I saw Myra today. All right, then I've got 5 more. So here are my next one. I got 2 of these. This one, and this one. All right, so if you see your name from last time, this is your last chance. If you don't get it by Tuesday, I'm giving it away. All right, so for these 5, let's pick some winners. I've got some names in here from the comments. So to get your name in the bowl, you got to leave a comment either on here or on the comments after the video. All right, first winner is Kathy Zaramba. I don't know if I saw her today. Next one is, whoops, Gloria Wolf. I ripped it. Next one is Donna Herlinger. I think I saw her on here today. Whoops. I'm pretty sure I did. Next one is Cindy Schmidt. I saw Cindy on here. So Cindy, you get that pretty one with the new Zinnia or Xenia. I'm not sure how you say it. And Gwen Cooper. So those are the winners for today. So we have Miss Talks a Lot, Colette, Kathy Zaramba, Gloria Wolf, Myra Kerger, Donna Herlinger, Cindy Schmidt, and Gwen Cooper. And here's my email address, stampgirl2@cox.net. Don't forget that 2. And send me your address and I'll send you the cards. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to do all those things for me. The thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff for me. And you guys have a fabulous weekend. I'll be back Tuesday night at 7 with another video. Oh, thanks, you guys. Thank you. And then I'll be getting ready for my trip. So you guys are really going to miss me. But, you know, I do have at least 500 and some videos on my channel. So you can always go back and watch any of them that you want. So have a great weekend, guys. Take care, everybody. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.